have to open that back wall someday to accommodate all of us. But as Bill was saying, you know, you have all of our emails. If someone has a suggestion about putting together a tennis club or a golf club or something like that where we can do things outside the normal day and on a weekend or something like that, any ideas of that nature would be very well received by all of us. So again, thank you for attending tonight. I really do appreciate it, as do all the board members.
Okay, nobody has anything else?
Yeah, to answer the look, I do the same thing, you know, I just bought, you know, a remote, you know, to light, you know, automatic from dawn to midnight, you know. But when I was spoken to, it was the light at the entrance of the community, because it's dark. My wife arrived a week ago, you know, we were taxi at 1 p.m. in the morning. We missed the entrance, you know.
What do you mean?
So
Hey,
it's the entrance.
Yeah, let him use the microphone. He's got a French accent. I don't know if you...
German.
German.
Let me just paraphrase.
French. Yeah, what's wrong with you?
You speak very well, but there's just someone in the back stating that they couldn't hear you.
Let me paraphrase, because John and I have talked about this. John's very interested in having better lighting at the entrance when you're coming off of Coconut. And we started, Bill had investigated that. Those of you that have been around have heard. We looked at, in order to really do the job right, we'd have to get electricity on the other side, on the where we have the entrance lane coming off of Coconut. There's not much light there, and I think that's what you're talking about. In order to do that, at least the investigation that Bill had done so far was it was about $8 grand to do that properly. That sort of put us at a position that we didn't know what to do, and then we started thinking, well, maybe John would rather, maybe he just wants more lighting at the sign, and that would make it brighter. So now that you're back, I will talk with you, and maybe you can help investigate and solve this problem, because the whole community voted in favor of increased lighting every place. It's just a matter of finding the right plan, finding enough hands to actually develop the plan.
Bill told me, you know, a month ago that perhaps we can have more light, but we must have a contract for 10 years with the city.
Right, FP&L, and each light will cost us about $20 per month for the light. Now, we could also go with a private company to get smaller lights, like a park kind of light. The thing with FP&L, they have to be near a transformer. There's trenching fees. There's a lot of hidden fees until I know exactly what we would want to do. It's very hard to come up with a figure, an accurate figure. One of the other things, and I want to mention to you, Doug, about, and I think I did already, about trimming some of those trees, because those trees on Coconut are coming out and blocking a lot of that light, where if they were trimmed back, you know, you could see that.
I don't think it's a question of the tree, because you have only 2 lights, you know.
Yeah, one on each side.
One on each side, so you can trim it, cost more, you know, to trim, but put more light, new light, you know.
Well, anybody within the community, how about lights within the community? Where you live, do you feel you need more light by your street? Everybody's content?
Let me get back on with John here. One of the problems that we have in implementing anything is we have to find enough time and interest. I mean, you're looking at the people that do this. I haven't had enough interest to have anybody want to take over the ACC, which I'm also chairing. And Mark is sitting on the ACC with me. So, I mean, we have trouble getting things done unless they are right at the top of our priority list. Now, the only thing, I'm not saying we'll never get around to it, because we get around to things as we can get around to them. If you want to spend some time developing a plan on how we could do better lighting at the entrance and report to me on it so that I know what's going on, please do it. Coming here, you know, to a meeting and saying, please develop a plan, we'll get on a list but it won't get it done as fast as you want it done. So